I have so many amazing goodies today for my What I Eat in a Day Mounjaro weight loss. I'm so pumped to show you guys how to eat a high protein diet. I have 100 to 120 grams of protein on usually day 5, day 6, and day 7 of my Mounjaro injection. I started the day off. The count brought me Starbucks. I was so excited. Normally I make my fresh cup of coffee. They brought me coffee. It was so sweet. I got a medium, or it's the grande hot coffee, just a Pike's Place coffee with a splash of heavy cream and a passion tango tea with no sweetener, and it was delicious. And I was so happy. It was a happy clam. It was like the best surprise to start off the day. And then I also had my coffee. I didn't finish all of it. My stomach, because of Mounjaro gastrointestinal issues, sometimes I've switched more so to decaf, but the count was like, I'm going to get you full coffee today. So I wanted to stop after that. Next, I had my Mounjaro breakfast, which is Biocare. Special thank you to Biocare for sponsoring today's video. Biocare is a dietary beverage. I kept coming up short with my 100 to 120 grams of protein per day on Mounjaro. And the quick fix for this that I am obsessed with and absolutely love is Biocare Dietary Beverage. It has on there where it's specially made for semaglutide patients because it has 20 grams of protein in the 6 ounces. I'm obsessed with that because I can literally chug that 6 ounces, you'll see, in 37 seconds. In 37 seconds, I can get 20 grams of protein. It is so easy, so quick, and so filling. I absolutely love this for day 5, day 6, day 7 of my Mounjaro injection. Now, on day 1, day 2 of my Mounjaro injection, I can have this and be golden with one other small meal. But for later on, my appetite suppression on day 5, 6, and 7, of my Mounjaro injection, I definitely need the Biocare because of the 20 grams of protein. Now, the chocolate has only 130 calories. The mixed fruit has 150 calories. Excuse me, the chocolate has 150 calories. Mixed fruit is 130 calories. Both flavors are amazing. I have, and I'll link down in the description link below, my recipe for my protein muffins, an amazing frozen dessert treat, and also to be able to get Biocare today with the link in the description as well. I have the chocolate. You can just mix it straight up in a protein shaker cup. I like putting ice in it. You do not have to put ice in it. It's simply personal preference. Look, I got an extra ice cube. Dang! I was like, when I was chugging it, there was the ice cube that stopped me from chugging it in less than 37 seconds. So that ice cube was the bane of my existence. See, you can see how fast I chug it. I'm going to speed it up right now. I got my little dance on, but it was literally 37 seconds to chug 20 grams of protein. Yes, queen. I will take that left, right, and sideways, especially on Sundays. And I love Biocare because it's made particularly for people, for semaglutide patients taking GLP-1s, and it helps with gastrointestinal side effects as well from weight loss medications and with lean body mass, losing lean body mass as well because it has such high protein in there. Okay, next I had my Mounjaro lunch. I ended up having these crumbles. They are absolutely amazing with 10 grams of protein per 2 ounces. So I had more than 4 ounces. So it was 20 plus grams of protein for my chicken crumble. They're the lettuce chicken crumble wraps. I'm washing off my lettuce and peeling. I got this lettuce from my Costco haul. If you guys saw my Costco haul earlier, it's the butter lettuce. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. But I'm peeling off the different pieces so I can wash them because I am a germphobe and I want to get that produce clean, queen. I'm going to link down in the description link below my recipe for these as well. It's really, really simple to do, as is all of my recipes today on my Mounjaro What I Eat Today and Mounjaro Weight Loss foods for you. Okay, so I'm just drying these off. I'm patting them dry, pat, 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 and those are going to be my wraps. My family wanted low-carb tortilla wraps for theirs. For me, I was like, I do not want to waste the calories. I do not want to waste, I was like, I need the nutrients. I'm super focused on my Mounjaro, making permanent lifestyle changes. Like, this is not a fad for me. These are permanent lifestyle changes I'm making by having high protein and really nutrient-dense food. And so me trying to get in as much nutrients as I can. So this is the chicken crumbles. Again, I got it from Costco, and it was so good. It's so good. It looks not really good right here, but I promise you it tastes amazing. It has sauce. The sauce has sugar in it. If you don't want to use all the sauce, you do not have to. You could use half the sauce if you wanted, if you did not want to have that much sugar intake, but I wanted to add more vegetables. I'll link down below my vegetable chopper. I'm obsessed with this thing because it's how I sneak in extra vegetables for all of my Mounjaro breakfasts, my Mounjaro lunches, and my Mounjaro dinners. My family does not know in my Mounjaro meals that I'm sneaking in these veggies. So I literally just chopped up a full pepper. That took what, like 10 seconds? That took no time at all. I diced those up. I'm going to throw that into the chicken crumble. a way to get a little bit of extra nutrients in there. And then I also put in there some extra mushrooms. Now, I love mushrooms, and I thought that the mushrooms, I thought I could be sneaky sneak. I thought I could, the peppers blended in well. I thought I could blend in mushrooms really easily into, because of the texture. I was like, oh, it's going to taste just like the chicken. No, it did not. My family immediately, both the Count and the Duke, spotted it and were like, no, and they picked them all out. So I just ate their extra mushrooms on them. They're really, really good. My lettuce was a little wimpy. She does not like a wimpy wrap. So I think my lettuce was a little bit wilted. If it had been a little bit more firm, it would have been better. But there's the Counts and the Dukes. They wanted the tortilla wraps with them. You could eat this however you wish. You could eat it on top of a salad. I actually had leftover salad the next day. Now, if you guys didn't see my asparagus hack in my previous video, you want to make sure you click like and subscribe to go ahead and check that out. Took out some asparagus and simply just baked it on 400 degrees for, I don't know, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. It was delicious, and that was our side to go with our chicken crumble wraps. It was really, really good. Super, super filling. Now, I got these new cups. I'll link them down in the description link below. You guys know I'm a germphobe, so I am washing them. They came with glass straws. Mr. Freddie was also fascinated. He says hey to y'all because you guys are obsessed with my co-host, Mr. Freddie. He's coming to help me. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make rice. Now, some of y'all know I used to be the Countess of low carb, so I'm not going to have a ton of rice on here, but my family wanted rice. They requested rice because we're making sushi. I got this rice cooker. I got it for the Duke. I'm rinsing out my rice here. I highly recommend this rice cooker. I'm actually fascinated with it because you can also use it as a slow cook, girl. You can use it as a slow. It's like this little mini slow cooker. But I made rice with it. Dash was on point. I bought this. It was amazing. You just hit cook and then it's done. Like that's all you do is push the one button. It was the simplest thing ever. And then I found out you can make soups in here. So make sure you click that like and subscribe because I'm going to be using that Dash rice cooker for like soups and a bunch of other things because it's small but super easy to use. So I cooked the rice. We're making sushi. Right now I'm chopping up my cucumbers into really, really fine slices. I wanted to use my vegetable chopper, but it didn't have the julienne style, so I just sliced them by hand. We're going to make in ours California rolls. So we bought, I sent the Count out to buy me some jumbo lump crab, and he bought the most expensive thing. That little tub was like $25. I was shook, but 4 ounces of crab meat is 21 grams of protein. So again, focusing on that protein. 4 ounces of chicken is actually 31 grams of protein. So just FYI, comparing different protein sources. I'm just chopping this up into really fine slices, and I have regrets that we paid so much for the crab meat. No, it was really, really, really good. It was really good. And I got fresh avocado. The Count did such a good job. I said, get one squishy avocado and one firm avocado. And y'all, he did. This was the squishy avocado. And look how perfect it is. It is a perfect avocado. So it made for the sushi tasted so good. This was so easy to do. And I very much wanted to be respectful of Asian culture, of making sushi as culturally respectful as I could. And so that is my whole sole intention. Now, I did buy carrots that were already julienne style chopped, and so those were already just came pre-chopped because your girl over here didn't. I could only chop it so much. My rice was done, and I bought this sushi maker. Someone on TikTok had recommended it, and I was like, I'll buy it just to try it. Y'all, it was the most impressive thing. One of our amazing viewers, Elizabeth, is like, that is so cool. I'm like, because I post on Instagram, Countess of Shopping Instagram about it. It's the coolest thing. It looks weird, but it makes the best. It rolls your sushi for you. So you put your rice down. The rice was too hot. I should have let it cool before I put it into the little form, the sushi form shaper thing. So I wish I'd let it cool, but overall, I was impressed with our first go of making it. You put this dowel-like thing in there to squish to make a hole to be able to put your fillings in. And so you squish that down, and then that makes like the little U shape to go in there. So I can put my avocado, my crab. I next time would use a lot less rice. Actually, I probably would use half the rice next time and more vegetables. And protein. I mean, this was so good. Protein, avocado, veggies. Yes, queen. Like we'll have 10 of them. They were so good. So, and that avocado is on point. So I squished the dowel back into it. I was still learning how to use this sushi maker thing. Bear with me as I figure it out. Then you squish it over and then you squeeze it out kind of like a piping bag for baking, but with a sushi roll. And then I put it on my seaweed wrap. I'll link down below also the sushi maker and the seaweed wrap. I got that also on Amazon as well. Next time I would use half the the seaweed wrap. I didn't need that much seaweed wrap. And then this little slicer thing, it came in the sushi maker. Yes, queen, it came all together. It was so good. You can use a thing called sushi vinegar to make the seaweed wrap a little bit to stick a little bit better next time, or water. I didn't. I kind of wish I did because it was a little bit flimsy on the side, but I was learning for my first go at it. I was very much trying to be respectful of Asian culture and trying to do it properly and have very much respect best I could. And so the Duke wanted to come over. My 8-year-old wanted to make some sushi too. It was so fun having him make sushi. He's like, Mom, this is the best sushi I've ever had. Because my 8-year-old does, for his birthday, he wanted to have a family dinner at a sushi place. So, he knows sushi really, really well. So anyways, we were doing it together. That's how you put the dowel in to be able to push it out, like a piping bag, kind of. And so you put it on the bamboo mat with seaweed over it, and then you kind of smooth it over, you push it out. But he did it should have been on the other side. I kept saying, move it over, and then it just kind of all fell to pieces. But that's okay. He still ate it. It was still really, really good. You can see the inside fillings, but that one was kind of busted, but that's okay. But look, he's 8. He was learning how to cut it, and I love that he made his first little sushi roll. It was so much fun, and it was really, really good. Okay, we're going to make the best protein muffins. Are you ready? The recipe is going to be linked in the description link below. These are the best protein muffins, so high in protein. I'll have all the nutrient ingredients down below. You can use 1 or 2 bananas that are browning. I told the count, I'm like, don't throw away the brown bananas. The Duke was very excited to mash this bad boy up. Don't worry, germphobes, which I am. Hello. He washed his hands. I'm like, you need to wash your hands twice. And then I put my Biocare chocolate packet in there too. And you just dump it in with your banana. Really, really easy to do, very kid-friendly. 1 tablespoon of vanilla in there. Put that in there. And then he put a tablespoon of melted butter in there as well. He was very excited to squish, mish, make a mess. 3/4 cup of milk to go in there too. You could use almond milk. You could use whatever milk you wanted. I used regular organic whole milk, but you could use whatever kind of milk you wish in there. Kind of mix it all around to give it like the hokey pokey. And I'm preheating my oven during this for 350 degrees. Cracked an egg in there to add a little bit of protein and of course just to make the muffins muffiny. And then he was mixing it all around. He was very excited to mix it around. And then we added in there a protein flour, which I'll link down in the recipe down below. And then we just mixed it all together. I believe that was the whole recipe. And then I scooped it out it makes 12 muffins. They were so good. So, so good. So they're chocolate banana muffins. And I love that the Duke got to see how to cook real food, right? We're really trying to do that of teaching. I had no idea how to cook. When I was younger, there was no cooking lessons. So I'm really grateful to show my son and lead by example of how you make stuff and how you cook stuff and how you cook really healthy, nutritious food. And he's 8. And with my Mounjaro injection, it's been awesome to show him a new way of living and a new way of life that's healthful. And eating, high protein, nutrient dense foods, which is great for our muscles. And I love Biocare because it does have that focus in on digestion and also for muscle mass, not losing muscle mass, or to help with the muscle mass component with taking GLP-1s too. So the recipe is linked down below. Popped it into the oven for about, you can do 14 to 16 minutes. I did mine for 15 minutes. And I honestly could have made some of them fluffier, but I wanted to have, to make them less muffins, but I wanted to have 12 muffins. I was dead set on that. So you can see one is super fluffy and then one, a couple are not fluffy at all. I could have combined them to make them less muffins, but I wanted to have 12. It was important. I don't know why I was dead set on having 12 muffins. Do you know the Muffin Man? So this was the same day that I also did my plus size haul. If you guys didn't see that, that's down in the description link below in my Mounjaro playlist. But these are my some of my plus size outfits. I'll link them down in the description link below too if you missed that episode. Having lost 79 pounds with Mounjaro weight loss, I've gone down 5 pant sizes. So it was fun trying on some new plus size clothes too, and they're crazy great price. I mean, for the plus size clothes on Amazon too, they were really, really an awesome price as well, as I'm going through so many different sizes and losing so much weight. So Special thank you to Biocare. Make sure you go ahead and order your chocolate or your mixed fruit. Linked down in the description link below. Easily get your 20 grams of protein with your 6 ounces. For me, it was 37 seconds to get my 20 grams of protein in.